That's net worthy. Pre-spawn fatties. That is the fattest fish I've ever seen. Freak fish. Toadzilla. Oh my god. Oh, they're giant. They're all about to pop. Good morning, guys. It is another beautiful day on, as you may have guessed, Hugo Lake. Last video, one of the best, maybe the best day of fishing I've ever had in New York. So guess what? We're back, same spot. Got like a 5-minute paddle to that bridge. Paddle, I mean. But yeah, it's nice and calm right now, but wind is supposed to pick up around 10, 11, so it is gonna get cranking. It is about 6 o'clock in the morning right now, so we've probably got a good 3.5, 4 hours to fish and hopefully sack a giant bag. Just another day of fishing here in the beautiful Finger Lakes in the spring. Take you guys with me. Let's do it. All right, we're here. Gosh, it's awesome when your launch is right next to the spot you want to fish. And yeah, just like yesterday, tons of fish in this area, tons of bait. I think a lot of the stuff down here is bluegill, crappie, those like little specks, but every so often you'll see a couple streaks, big streaks going through there. I think those are your bigger fish, your bass, pike, pickerel, carp, whatnot. Pretty much, as you saw last video, fish were just loaded right here at this bridge. This train track pretty much cuts off a piece of this northern end of the lake. There's 2 bridges that basically funnel each side of the lake. There's this bridge and then there's another bridge down there. This is the bigger one. Last video, we kind of came in blind. We didn't really know what to expect here, but I ended up catching everything slow rolling chatterbait. Today I'm a little more prepared. Yesterday I really wanted to have with me that I didn't, that I do today, is an A-rig. Given the nature of how these fish were reacting and that they're all fat pre-spawners, an A-rig could be deadly. So we'll give it a shot to start. And that's why we brought the A-rig first cast. Goodness me. Okay, so I will say that is the one bad thing about A-rigs. So we're gonna jack fish up pretty good. And this is definitely a small one, but look at the belly on this fish. I mean, they're just munching here. Now, I will say this, I was a little underprepared coming to New York. I brought one A-rig with me, and it was actually a California A-rig. California, you're only allowed 3 hooks. I ended up just cutting the teasers off. I didn't have the material or the swivels or whatnot to add 2 more hooks. This is the same A-rig I did a ton of damage with back in California in the winter on Lake Berryessa. At the time when I was linking the bait, the website was not up, the baits weren't available, but they should be available now. Actually, I know they're available now, so if you guys are interested in this A-rig, I will link it in the description below. There's a bite right there. I had a bite. There we go. Oh, that's the old toothy critter. It's the barracuda. An old northern pike. Maybe they are up shallower. I don't know. The one thing that's clearly different from today, at least for now, is the wind is not pushing through. Yesterday we had a north wind pushing through that bridge and there was just a ton of current. The wind obviously hasn't picked up yet today, so maybe they're just positioning a little bit different. They're pulled out a little bit. Oh, hey, right there on the fall. Be a bass. That's a good bass if it's a bass. It's just borderline not flippable, but we did it. Oh yeah. Oh, sweet. That's what we were waiting for. Big old chunk. That's what we're looking for right there. I'm gonna try just fishing this riprap real quick. Bite's kind of slow at the bridge right now, and I think it's because of the lack of wind, lack of current. Let's see if we can pluck a few off this riprap. They should be here, I think. We'll find out though. Oh, bite. Oh, nice. knew there should have been a fish there, or on this stuff. This lake is so good, guys. Oh, goodness. That one is not as fat as the other ones we've been catching, but that's like a real skinny pre-spawner. Nice. Chatterbait. Be a big one. Oh, it's another good one. So fun. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. Nice. Fatty. Another beauty. Alright guys, we made it to the other bridge. A little smaller obviously, but it might actually be better for funneling some of those fish right now without that current. There we go. That's not what we're looking for. On the fall again. Quick release on this one. Those currents pushed me right into the bridge. Fatty. Yeah, we're getting hits. We're getting bites. Oh, getting bites. Definitely getting bites. What the heck? Right there. Just like short striking it. I think I gotta slow down a little bit. Seems like there's a good pile of them right there. What? Does not make sense. Why aren't they eating it? We may have found the sweet spot though, at least. That is crazy. How are we not hooking up with these fish? They're swimming off with it. I can feel them. There we go, finally. It took long enough. Oh, it's a good one too. That took long enough. I had like 5 strikes right there. I do think we found like a little sweet spot though, because it's like almost every cast right there we're getting bit. Where these like posts are that extends out with a bunch of rock. So I'm like casting over like a rock wall here and just rolling it slowly, creeping it up over. I think they're sitting right there. Another one. All fatties, 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 fatties. Oh yeah, it's a big one. That's a big one. Oh, check that one out. Gotta get a good CPR photo of this fish. Well, that's how you lose a fish. Alright, grease that reel up. The old crooked bass. Sheesh. It's a fighter. I think I kind of figured out where they're setting up. It's like I had that little flurry of other bites. There's this support that extends here in that rock wall. It's that first support casting onto the other side and just dragging it over this first support. Because like I said, these supports have rock that extends. Maybe? Oh, it's a giant. That's a big. Oh my god, he came off. Oh, tank. Chunky fish. Try cranking a little bit just for the heck of it. And he cranking. Yeah, that would get a crankfish. I knew they had to be eating a crank at some point. This crankbait switch was a good switch. Look at that one. Holy smokes. Take. Well guys, it looks like we got off the water just in time. It is picking up pretty heavy like it was supposed to. It's about 10 o'clock. Got 4 hours out on the water and another amazing day of fishing. Video's probably gonna hit you guys, most of you guys, when this kind of fishing, pre-spawn bridge fishing, is over with, but I hope the video is still entertaining. And it was interesting today. We caught fish on 2 baits. We got fish on the A-rig initially. We'll link that A-rig in the description below because I know a lot of folks were trying to pick that up this past winter when I was having some good success with it. But we got bites on that. But again, the big bites, the quality, the quantity bites were slow rolling, ticking that chatterbait on the bottom. Just a combination of that blade, the skirt, and that boot tail. It just got those bigger fish to react. The streak of amazing fishing in New York continues. I know a lot of guys talk about, oh, I gotta get to Florida, Texas, California, and yes, that's true. There are bigger fish there for sure. But man, when you can go out there and whack 3-pounders all day, that's hard to beat. Anyways, that is the video. Thank you guys for watching. Next video will be a tour of this boat. Hope you guys look forward to that. Continuing on with the uploads every 3 days, so stay tuned. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you later.